Hello guys, welcome to Movie Mind YouTube channel. Today, in this video, I am going to explain to you the full story of Eden movie. Let's take a look at the story of this movie without further delay. At the start of the movie we see a girl named Eden with her legs tied and thrown into the trunk of a car. Eden is scared and the car is rattling in the trunk. Then the kidnapper said, "No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to escape from us. So, breathe calmly for a while and close the trunk of the car." At that time, Eden sees a tattoo on the hand of the kidnapper. In the next scene, the story of the day before this kidnapping will be shown. Eden's parents came to America from China and settled there. They have a shop there. Their entire family is working in that shop. Eden wants to enjoy her life. But her mother never sends her out. One day Eden went out after persuading her mother very hard. That day Eden and her friend went to the pub together. There was a boy dressed as a fireman, staring at Eden and impressing her. With Eden also liking the boy, the two go out for a ride together. In that ride, they had fun talking and even kissed. Meanwhile, another car came behind their car and stopped. Then the man who was with Eden got out of the car. Eden stays in the car and notices his duty uniform. Sample dress is written on that uniform. That means he is not a real fire officer. Before Eden realizes they have trapped her, they tie her up and throw her in the trunk of a car. This is the story of the day before the kidnapping. The story now comes to the present. Present kidnappers take Eden, lock her in a room and drug her. When she lost consciousness, a GPS tracker was attached to her leg. Even if she runs away, the GPS tracker can catch her. In the next scene, a police officer named Bob is shown. He is present at the scene of a murder. It is not known who did the murder, but the victim was a teenage girl. Along with Bob, two other police officers were also there. Bob told them, "I did this murder. No one should know about this," and killed them. This is where we get to know the real truth. What it means is, Bob is a big police officer and doing girls' business underground without anyone knowing. They catch various teenage girls in the city and hide them in a secret place at the end of the village. Later they change the minds of the girls and after everything is set, they send them to big customers for sex and earn huge amount of money. This whole business is run by a senior police officer. Also there is a doctor to look after the girls and a boy named James to transport them. In the next scene, Eden is put in a room with the rest of the girls. Just then Bob comes there. He told Eden, "I know where your parents are and what they are doing. If you do anything crazy to get away, I will kill your parents." With that Eden can't do anything else and surrenders to them. On the second day James takes all the newly arrived girls to a place. There are already some girls who have experience in this work. They tie up Eden and all the new girls and misbehave. Why do they do that is, if these new girls go directly to the customers, they can't bear the pain they put them through and do something to them. That's why customers don't get any trouble, everything is taught to them in advance. After learning that, James takes Eden to a customer for the first time. James has a habit of taking drugs. So while he comes out and takes the drugs, Eden walks up to the customer. After some time a loud cry is heard from inside. When James walks in, Eden bites the customer's private part and runs away. James followed behind her and grabbed Eden. But, meanwhile, both the girls saw them. So, they asked, "Why did you catch that girl?" They shout at James. James thought wisely and said, "This girl is a drug addict, that's why I'm taking her," and left with Eden. When James took Eden to the den, they put Eden in a tub, poured ice over it and tortured her. He was punished for never doing such a thing again. On the other hand, Bob slaps him on the cheek when James is addicted to drugs and doesn't work. Apart from that, Bob keeps insulting and scolding James. So there is rivalry between the two of them. From that day onwards, Eden gets used to that work. She goes with everyone to customers, makes them happy and earns money. So 1 year will pass in this work. Everyone is going to customers and making money. But Abby, a girl, does not go to customers even for a single day. But no one calls her anything. Because she is a loyal man to James. She listens to every word James says and takes care of everything in the den. After learning about this, Eden somehow wants to close to James and thinks that she too should stay away from this job. Later in the scene, Eden sees a ring on Abby's hand. Actually that ring belongs to Eden. Eden was taken that ring from her father as a gift out of love. But the day Eden was kidnapped, James took the ring and gave it to Abby. Now Eden attacks Abby to take the ring anyway. Then security came and stopped both of them from fighting. Then Eden said to James, "Bob's always looking down on you and he's scolding you. So I will help you. Let's catch new girls together." If you do that, you will get more money. These difficulties will also be reduced for me. James laughs at this and says, "It's not as easy as you think, take a light." Then Eden takes the gun from James' hand and cries, "Kill me now." Next day James, as usual, took Eden and went to the customers. There are many guys there. They are very attracted to Eden and everyone uses her. And they gave less money. Then there is a fight between the that boys and James. With that all the guys in the bar leave. James was very angry with this and thought, I have to catch new girls today or else Bob will scold me again. Eden then shows James two girls coming out of the mall to impress James. With that, James kidnaps both of them and takes them to the den. Eden is deeply hurt by this. But she has no choice but to do this if she has to survive and escape. From that day James starts believing in Eden. He takes back the responsibilities given to Abby and puts Eden in her place. Apart from that he tells Eden full details about the business. First, customers call us. If they tell us the country code, we have to send the girls of that country to them. Mark 1 as the main note here, our customers never talk about the rate in the call, he says. From that day on, Eden takes care of all the chores in the den and becomes a human being among them. In the next scene, both Eden and James go to meet Bob. There, Bob talks a lot about business and acts like he's belittling him in between. With that, James got angry, took a hammer from the side and beat Bob to death. With that, he becomes the main head of this business. The whole business falls into the hands of James. With that happiness, James and his friends have a party in a room. Eden goes there too. That's when Eden sees a man with a tattoo on his hand at the party. He is the one who kidnapped Eden and ruined her life. So, while Eden is watching the whole house, her friend who disappeared many days ago is in one room. Eden said to her, "How did you get here?" asks. In fact, when the girls in the den get intimate with the customers, some get pregnant. They bring such girls and keep them in this room. They are given good food and medicine until the child is born. It is not at all love for all the girls. The reason behind such a care taken on them is, they are selling the born children in the black market. Eden knows all these facts and conditions there. But, his friend does not know. Eden also tells all this to her friend and comes from there without revealing it. On the way, James notices that Eden is dull. He stops the car and tells Eden, "I don't know if you're really working with me or if you're cheating on me. Forget what you saw in that house." Apart from that, he gives her a gun and asks her to shoot a girl who is with them. "If you kill her, I believe you are my partner," he says. Eden doesn't like doing that at all. But he is ready to shoot the girl to save his life. Then James stops her and takes her to the den, saying, "You're with me, I have no doubt." That night Den gets a strange call. The person speaking in it says, "I want a Chinese girl. I will pay money if you give me a rate." According to James, none of the den's customers ask for a rate in advance. That's why Eden gets doubt and tells James about this. So, James plans well and catches the fake customer. From what he said, everyone outside now knew about that den. Police may be here soon. So, James wants to vacate the place as soon as possible. He plans to go to Dubai with the prepared passports for safety. He told Eden that let's take all those girls to Dubai and start a business there. So, if Eden went to Dubai then she never met her family again. That's why she tries to escape from there without missing this last chance. First, she adds an anesthetic to James's drug tube. Unknowingly, James takes the drugs, loses consciousness and falls down. Eden then takes some anesthetic injections and goes to save her friend from there. That's when his friend gave birth to a child, sold that child, everything happened. So, Eden comes there, talks down the kidnapper and gives him an overdose of drugs and kills him. He later comforts his crying friend by saying, "Everyone is free to enter the outside world." Eden calls her home and talks to her mother. This movie ends here. This is a real incident, this movie was shot as if it happened. That's why the heroine in this movie doesn't dare to save everyone like in all movies. She planned ahead, struggled with that plan and got out when she got the time. If she had tried to escape while Bob was there, he would have killed the Eden family. That's why the plan is ready to run away after his death. What's more, there is no chance for her to run away with all the girls from his place. So, when she comes out, the government will protect the rest of them after knowing these facts. This is how the movie ends. For such an interesting movie explanation, please subscribe to my channel and activate the bell next to it. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like and comment. Thanks for watching. See you later in the video.